Hi guys, I'm here today to start dispelling all the myths that you find out there. Myth number one, myth buster number one would be weight shift. And how do you shift your weight during the golf swing? Now, weight shift happens in the golf swing. It's not something that's intentional, okay? Let me explain. If you look again at how your human body works, a human body stacks up around its center of gravity. Head, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Now the center of gravity is basically situated right here, the point where you have equal weight, front to back, up and down, side to side. So if you get into your posture, golf posture, put your hands on your hips, and then just turn your body. You can even close your eyes and turn your body to the side where you normally have your backswing. You should feel everything turn together and feel very centered. Now don't think golf, think just turn, all right? So when you turn the left side, the left hip, left shoulder, left knee moves in the direction away from the target, and the right hip, shoulder, and knee moves in the equal and opposite direction. This is the only way you can stay upright on your feet. So you turn, notice my head is also turning in this axis as well. So allow the head to turn. If you don't allow the head to turn, you'll have a tendency to lose your balance. If you don't move your hips, you'll feel very awkward with the shoulders. So everything turns together, okay? Now, you start 50-50. You'll turn, you should still be 50-50. Now, how much do your arms weigh? Well, for guys, it's between 25 and 40 pounds, and for gals, between 15 and 25. So if you bring your arms together to take your grip over here, well, now you've got more weight on your right side. You add the centrifugal motion of the swing, and if you try to shift your weight, you will lose your balance. So do not try to shift your weight in the backswing. Just simply pivot the body in a very centered way. All right? Notice how that left knee rotates, the right knee rotates. You see how everything is centered. Also, pay close attention to my right foot, how it's not rocking to the outside. Everything stays very centered on my feet. Imagine the arches of your feet are like suction cups, and you're applying some nice suction to the ground. If you bend the knees too much and have too much weight on the balls of your feet, now the rear part of the suction cups get pulled off the ground. And if you don't have enough, then the front part come off the ground. So when you take your turn, you should still feel some solid suction through both arches. For those of you who go to the gym, imagine you have some weight on your shoulders, let's say a couple 100 pounds. And as you turn your body, you still support that weight through both hips, both knees, and both ankles. So this should give you an awesome idea on how your body turns in the backswing. Now I've got 60, let's say I'll give it a number, 65, 35. 65% of my weight is here. When I swing to the other side, my arms move to the other side, and this will naturally shift my weight toward the target. If I try to help that weight shift, if I try to shift more weight in my backswing, now my arms are going to cause me to start losing my balance. Before I do lose my balance, or fall on the ground I should say, I'm going to react to that out of balance condition. And that's what those reactions will cause: poor impact and poor direction. So if I don't lose my balance, I will not react the club off course. Now if I swing this club back and through without stopping, you'll see how centered I stay back and through. I'm not going to shift. Now, you see that motion right there? Doesn't that look like a washing machine with all the clothes bunched to one side? What happens to that washing machine is the center of that machine starts getting yanked around. And obviously it doesn't go faster, it goes much slower, and the machine needs to use more energy to keep this all together. Whereas if you put the clothing all nicely surrounded, right, nicely balanced in the machine, then you get a nice even swiveling pivot, very effortless spinning motion. So very much what we're looking for. We're looking for an effortless pivot that stays perfectly balanced on our feet, and let the motion, natural motion of the arms, shift your weight. I hope that was insightful. We'll see you for the next one.